Mention in the comments below if Kaya. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't she look like Fifi Cooper? Here she is right here. One, before they hit you, they do this with the belt. You know you back here and whip it.
I'd say to me, creativity is the art of bringing your imagination to life. Like the things that you see in your head.
I'm teaching grade 4 to grade 7. Yeah.
Primary school.
Primary school.
I'm Buddhist.
And I also teach music at primary school.
Oh,
and I'm a choir master. What? And I master it very well.
Man.
I go to national level.
So, welcome back to another episode of the so-called podcast. Yeah. Like to read a lang iskimile. Ale putisi. Oh, bisakita la bota. Kaja kwa kiskimile. Skimile Labeto, the bestest in the world. You know what I'm saying? Kamara Skimile, the beautiful, lovely lady, Lesego T. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I actually see it, but I actually moved. If you guys haven't subscribed, guys, this is that time. Punch that subscribe button, smash it. By the time you're done with that subscribe button, the end. Don't forget to show the notification bell for the notification and stuff like that. So yeah, so-called podcast 10. Your host Stoney, what I say? The guest that's Labeto, where you from, bro?
Born and raised in Atteridgeville, bro.
Atteridgeville. Representing. Kergen Nafera from Gamobidura. I'm Buddhist. Lovely lady. We're not alright.
Born, Omahigeng, Kimotswana, and then raised, nurtured Mohammedskraal.
Oh yeah?
Yebo.
Mohammedskraal.
Yes.
Back in the building once again. Back with that, water situation. Light to read along. Yeah. Why is it snow? Like it's so cold today. Like it's 11 degrees. Like the time when it was snowing, it was almost as this cold, but it wasn't as this cold. So then my hand was like, Nike missed the snow last time because I was like, guys, it mustn't get this cold with snow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At least who's snowing, like, really blessing, and so when I want to snow, hey, was Mrs. Agero, was one guy, go Hamanskral. See, was one guy, go Hamanskral. Let's chama cholera, so we'll just sort of rock over Mascrala, cholera. I guess it do it.
Shame. It's been over 30 decades, but we are still here. So it's please.
No, like guys, let's go. Like, don't get it wrong. Like, I ain't looking down on Hamanskral. Hamanskral is the beginning of Pituri, Bodarea Pituri, they're representing Livona 012 in the building. You know what time it is. So yeah, Lesego, Labeto. Who's Lesego, who's Labeto? Guys, the Naggies, guys. So as the so-called host with the so-called fans as well, we'd like to know a bit about you guys. So who are you guys and what do you do?
Who do we start with? Labeto.
Ladies first.
Okay. So Lesego T, Motswana. Hamaskrel for over 30 decades.
30 decades? What's a decade? What is a decade?
It's a decade.
What's a decade in Miami date?
I know. After 10 years, 10 years is a decade.
Yeah.
It does it.
Oh, Mike does it.
Yeah, why born? Yes. Okay. So I'm a lover of music. I guess it's in me. So it's getting.
So music is your life. So pila hor ofella olemo no ntutla music no ro dlala hona mo studio nga mo 487 wa latela music wa feletsa le mo coaching pila ka mkhokhe bona like to read along. We've got Luther behind the camera, we've got Supreme, we've got support in the studio, we've got other beautiful lovely ladies on the side. You know what I'm saying? Labeto is the best in the world, guys. Best believe it. If you don't believe, Now you know. Labeto, what do you do?
Yeah. Like I said, born and raised in Atteridgeville. I'm a singer, I'm a rapper, I'm a dancer, I'm a music producer, and I recently found a new passion in fashion designing that I've been pushing since last year. And yeah, I was born in a musical-based family, you know. Our background was mostly about music. For example, my uncle was a choir master, you know. And
Choir master era.
it's like it's like a number to open, you know, and also conducting them at the same time.
Okay.
So you would get people who can sing.
Ke kondaya pila. Go ka se ba bitsa kondaya.
Kondaya.
It's on le aeroplane. I gotta para ke fly machine.
No.
So
So Ntwana offsite, it's actually a good thing, but Ntwana offsite because Maluma Gahe, when he would go with me to his competitions, he would win. But if he left me behind, he'd lose. Wow. So it kind of pushed him to always take me with him when he goes to the competitions. So that's when I started learning more about music. And then it became something that I really venture in. And then I felt let's get very serious because we want a high potential, you know, in the industry, especially for somebody like me.
Okay. So, in the industry, I'm gonna start with the lady. What's up? When I like on a time, come cook on MTN. As you can see, yellow A, we're asking for sponsorship for Labeto on a time. Yeah. Sponsorship, guys.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in the industry in the next 2 years?
2 years is a short time. Because I've been in music for more than 10 decades.
10 decades?
Not even 10 decades, for more than a decade.
10 years,
yeah, that's like 10 years, maybe over. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now maybe I did not mention more. Lina like Labeto, I'm from a musical family.
Okay.
Ne? So I started singing for primary school in choral music. And then growing up.
Choral music?
Yebo.
What's that?
Choirs, you have 60 people on stage.
Oh,
and they read music and they sing on stage. Okay. So me singing for primary school, like I had a lot of vibe.
Leshaidi like as in Hubina?
No, Leshaidi la huopela, like voice aga bari media so.
Oh no, like
so
no la scratch it la bila.
No scratch my voice, nekina scratch se sinti thata le ho. Mara karaba mara mahona le scratch.
Yeah.
They don't know me.
Mara kids ke batse.
Kids ana hantse hona le scratch ya lo etloha. Okay, so it went on high school. Go high school that's where the previous conductor, my former conductor, then aboning a potential. Then I started singing performer solos, meaning singing alone on stage. And then I would perform up until to national level. And then I went to varsity. When I got to varsity, go high and see like bo bantu education. I was understand music industry any potential. There's no means of making money, you know. So I studied something different instead. That was in 2009.
Okay. Which was?
I did BCom IT for UJ, which was not my first preference, by the way. Yeah.
Damn. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like music very like mention if not wrong or we guys. Look alike, ne?
Who and who?
Fifi Cooper.
No.
I'm telling you, like she looks like Fifi Cooper for me, dog. Like and plus we say like you know what I'm saying, and music come of family, and you know what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, so pila. Maybe kill 20 la high. One twelve.
I guess to be blessing. Do I receive Fifi Cooper's blessings?
Bona, you receiving your own. You receiving your own.
Yeah, mara let's hide and shower.
Yeah.
Mona.
Yeah.
Then I guess.
One time.
Fifi Kupa.
Bona, Munchida. Guys, mention in the comments below if Kayak. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't she look like Fifi Cooper? Here she is right here. Bon, la bona lane. One time. Labeto.
Yeah.
When did you start making music?
Yo, I started, making music, as in like recording. I started in high school, but as for singing, it's like since Kesalampa, you know. And what pushed me to start recording in high school is that some of the kids in school knew that I could sing. And there was a rap group go high school about Young Cash. You know, that time I was Young Money and stuff. So they like, yo, wanna let this other guy, I have a dream, he can sing. And then they hit me up and I was like, what? We could really record? And they're like, yeah, we got a studio. And I was like, let's do it. I went there and I started becoming the best, From studying Horokotaga dynamic microphone, and then leveling up into using the condenser, and then, I started sounding better as time goes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So, at the top of your head, we're gonna start with you this time. What's the earliest song, one of the first songs that you recorded, that you can remember, that you can sing for us?
What? Dang. I remember there was one called Can't Let You Go. Something like that.
Scave can't let you go. We're not gonna let you go. There's no way. Scave.
Okay. It went something like this, right? Baby girl, you're mine, and I just can't let you go. I've cheated for some time, and I just wanna let you know. And I woke up in the morning finding that you're already gone. And I listened to her heart is playing my favorite song. She got me rolling so higher than we. Yeah.
Sounds like a ballet.
Yeah, it's a ballet, man.
Ballad or something like that ballad.
Ballet, I say, by the Minana.
Yeah.
Ne?
Mara, this one
But it
sounds
sounds
like a
like-
ballad.
it sounds
And
like
it sounds familiar.
ballad.
So
It sounds like
I hope so.
for me, it sounds like Bom Dala Balaba America.
it does.
Go Uncle Rockers, Balaba Mafat.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Where's no shot and Dane? No shot at trumpet.
No, not a trumpet. Saxophone.
Saxophone.
Yes.
And now let's do Nahana. Both of doing that's what I sex what sex or phone or out of nowhere.
Saxophone. A saxophone.
Oh, sex or phone.
It sounds like a question. Sex or food? Like choose.
What's up, guy? What that? What's up, like Richard? I can put it I can Dave Courts like for now, it sounds like some Sunday sound in
Yeah,
something that both man would listen to. Maybe I have tell about Tolonyana more. Mfana Yanta Tata Koloi more. One standard.
Yeah.
I tried to me people music on the soldier.
Exactly.
Yeah, because that was in my early days, and it's something that it became like an anthem, like everybody would sing and chanting it like on the subway, say. So from there it started building a name for me,
What inspired the purple hair before At least you have time to think, eh? One of those earliest songs. What inspired the hair?
Besides the color, starting with the hair, I was inspired by Nicki Minaj from first time. And she's one of the people that broke boundaries when it comes to fashion and style. And it became something a lot of inspired as in Thuto, You could actually be yourself, do what you want to do regardless of what people say. And I was like, you know what? I love colors. I love hair. I've always had long hair like almost my whole life. So why not braid it, mix it with the colors? And as you know, an image is one of the most important things when it comes to an artist. So I started building my image from there. And most of the time I use white because there aren't many artists use white. And what inspired this color was my sister, because purple is like her favorite color.
Oh. And then with the white?
Sister.
Sorry.
It's okay.
With the white? Because me the whole time, like, I'm thinking maybe, or
White.
okay.
Oh, damn, nah. White is because I believe her I'm an angel, you know.
Oh.
And white is a symbol of, you know, purity, you know, cleanliness, you know,
So we just
holiness.
about now,
Yeah.
Bona original scroll, bona cholera is affected.
Cholera pila plastic logo page. Because I'm stylist.
Let's not kill anyone.
Just a touch.
Just a touch of it.
Yeah.
Lesego.
Yeah, boo.
Is that time?
Hey, guys. Do you want me to sing?
Yeah.
The first time that I recorded. Okay, when did I firstly record
Yeah,
my
let's start
first
there.
single?
Wow.
I don't even remember. Okay, this is how it came out, ne? When I was doing my music honors.
Oh, you studied music?
Yes, I studied music.
Shout out to you. Shout out to Kid.
Yeah, but okay, so when I started my honors, I had to do a community project. So this is how my single came about. By Vita, all I want. So it goes like.
That's all we want.
Yeah, all I want. All I want. Okay, but then, oh my gosh.
Thank you.
You
Joe.
know
Okay,
what?
one of the earliest, anyone that you can remember? Ranyaka ya muzukwana.
I wanna nage with Balak.
Hey guys, yamzokwana nane kitsela tsa ba shaka boom shaka boom shaka boom shaka. Ke tsona tse ne ke di bile. Ene ke tso binona.
Try how? Yeah.
I don't have. Ne papala di noto.
Okay.
Ke ri daddy noto.
Okay. So let's do this, ne?
Yeah.
Let's rather do this. He sang an early one, ne?
Okay.
Sing one of the latest ones. Nah, not you. Her.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Something current, something recent.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be something that's in the archive. Something maybe that's out.
I know.
Even if it's something that maybe us feeling no. I bet none about how long they can go off the dome.
Yeah.
Wait, I always freeze. I'm one of the freakiest artists ever.
If
If you are in the moment, so what on swaraga? Hey guys, get freeze.
we're here for you. We're here for you. We're with you.
Do you mind giving me a moment?
Yeah, no, don't worry. We can come back
Yeah,
to
we
it.
can come back next.
We can most
Next
definitely
week,
come
later
back to
on,
it.
yeah.
Okay, so we're speaking about artistry, right? So artistry, obviously, most South Africa, it's not as appreciated as it is like abroad, right? Like as a painter, as a musician, and whatnot. Like we don't get paid as much. So how do you guys make a living?
Who's going first? Me?
Yeah, you
Okay,
can
I'll
start.
go first. I'm a teacher by profession.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Oh, mistress.
Give me stress.
Good man.
Give me man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do they call you? Koskolo.
Hey. Vampita Sehoti. By my
Sehoti.
stage name. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Your learners.
Yes.
What grades do you
Some
teach?
of my learners call me Sehoti. Others Vampita Memtati. In the obviously my colleagues they don't see me as I am, or they wouldn't like call me as I am. Kitloba Lesego, and I would correct and be like I'm Lesego T.
Lady T.
Lady T.
Yeah. So what grades do you teach?
I'm teaching grade 4 to grade 7. Yeah,
Primary school.
primary school.
Budzisi.
And I also teach music at primary school.
Oh.
And I'm a
that's
choir
nice.
master.
What?
And I master it very well.
Nah.
I go to national level. But
So, like that's interesting. That's
Yeah.
very interesting. So you actually teach people how like to make music and sing and stuff like that.
not
Okondai.
not how
Good guy.
not how to make music, but like I teach them to read music and sing. So basically like getting I read the music for bona because ke bana ake, and then I just teach them the vocal part and the harmony and the melody as well, and obviously how to control their voices and feel the song as they sing, because every song in a meaning, so you have to present the song like the composer has written it and give the story through singing. So that is what I do, and I'm very good at it.
Okay, Labeto, do you know how to read music?
No.
Okay, yeah. Tonight you're gonna teach us the first lesson of how to read music.
Okay.
Both of us. So, you teach music, right?
Yeah.
A lesson that also the so-called fans can easily learn. So, can you think of something at the top of your head that you can teach us that could, like, maybe teach us something about music, on how to read music or something like that?
Well, I don't think it's gonna be an easy task because we're trying to overlay a musical score in front of you. So the first thing that you would need to know is a piano and the scale.
Okay.
So as long as you know your piano, you know the scale, the C major scale, C, D, E, F, G up to C, the octaves. Like with the octaves, it's a how, like the scale, the C major scale, a simple one.
We don't know what a C major scale is.
Eish,
So at least there's something that's called a C major scale.
A C major scale.
Okay. What? Okay. You said you talked about a piano. This is something that we can all imagine.
Yeah.
What are the black keys? What are the white keys? What do they do?
So the black keys, give the sharps and flats, give the accidentals, ne? So
Accidentals?
Yes.
Okay.
So on your right, like your left hand side, it's a sharp. And the right hand side is a flat, meaning like not how highly do how ya got the first black ne or ya go from
or from the furthest end. Okay, yeah.
From your left. This is left, right? Yeah. So from your left or ya more demo of the first black key. Eba a sharp note ne. So in do to D. Do D ira sharp.
Oh yeah.
Yes. But then if only more do, then going backwards, let's say omo re. Ne?
Oh, okay. Ora do re ma fi
so do re mi fa so.
Oh, do re mi fa so. Do re o famous.
So let's
do re. What am I doing?
Ba
mo kolota di royalty.
Sure. So how only more re, then you're going backwards. How ya backwards, so or your black note again.
Okay.
Or while I'm morapo, then you're nari, instead of being a normal note, ebe a full re, eba a half note, eba re. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. Yeah, I got confused a bit,
Yeah.
but the way you're explaining it seems like you know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about.
Like Dore o Wamit. When are Dore?
We are friends.
Best bombers.
So.
Standard.
I
feel you.
Yeah.
So now I tried to do music in school, in tertiary, but I was like, it was a bit difficult for me.
Okay.
I understand music, cow producer, like hearing it and whatnot.
Yeah.
Then Kiatumbela Mara. Hi Stevie Kamori scale. Ograba feel it lens let's in chin. But
These are really stuff.
The staff.
Not stuff, you're trying to get
Staff notation.
Is stuff
No, not a staff notation. Now staff notation is a different story. That is when you are writing music. I didn't know though.
The note
From scratch. The note values. Hey, I'm going deep, honey.
One time. Can I have that?
A crochet.
Crochet.
It can be a crochet toy.
She's going deep.
What? Pay for the story. Pay for the story.
I can love that. Whether I'm talking leather in it today.
Okay.
Degrees.
Yeah. Era good to see you, Namu.
Please.
So, Labeto.
Follow.
Do you understand like the zonal that some line into the staff with your mama?
Now with a never know, but my uncle uligile like a whole lot of times to teach me about that. And because I didn't even want to go to school for music, you know, and due to personal reasons, being that when you go to school for music, there's a certain way that you learn about music. A lot of times it creates a stereotype to people that studied music, because
What type of stereotype?
I would say they think they know music more than Rena Barasayans Gilafoya.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they do have the accolades. The accolade meaning maybe the degree, the diploma. They are allowed to feel like they know more than we do. But anyway, yeah. So is that the reason why you didn't go to music school? So you don't have this stigma as well.
I wanted my creativity to be as natural as possible.
Okay.
And not be filtered by, learning from somebody's experiences or somebody's getting feel. Because when you get a teacher of music, ruta the way and I feel music, and you might end up venturing style. So I wanted to create my own sound. I wanted to create my own type of music. But then in my early ages, the problem was that niggas not study, But when they sent me to college, Katsera Zakela Oyas Gila, Karaga studio equipment, Kojaratemba Sajaj.
Okay. So, Labeto, you're talking about creativity, right?
Yeah.
Lesego, how do you define creativity?
How do I define creativity?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's in the blood.
How the definition, if you can define it?
It's art.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I can define it.
Mm.
You just need to be creative. Anything that you see, a picture that you draw in your mind, you can actually put it out there.
Okay.
Whether emotionally, however you want to portray it, that's creativity. I think you need to be. I think I would define the creative side coming out from critical thinking, if that makes sense. So you need to go deeper into your inner soul to create a picture that only you can see and be able to put it out there.
Yeah.
So,
how do you define creativity, my G? Because I mean, we all have a different definition for this.
Yeah.
I would say to me, creativity is the art of bringing your imagination to life. Like the things that you see in your head, those fantasies, those ideas, and then bringing them to life.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, who creative come? You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about those speakers still at go the back room. I'm talking about the real creativity. You know what I'm saying? So, other than music, what other things do you guys do in terms of art?
I'm gonna go first, right?
You can go.
I'm a dancer.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you did mention.
Oh yeah. They man. Nabili na makhadzi akithola samina na. Ngombuzisi. Kibra makhadzi dima.
Yeah.
And I'm cutting people like no cutting motorena, most so-called podcast. Yeah. Oh yeah. So tell us about that. You danced for Makadzi. When did you start dancing for Makadzi? How was the experience?
Yo, the experience was amazing. It was one of the best. It was actually one of the highlights of my life.
Yeah.
And that was last year, like around October, November, December, somewhere there. I was introduced into a production company, Abarang African Child Productions, and they're the one that put me on. So I got selected to be one of the dancers, Baba Joinam Makadzika, one woman show and that journey was amazing, going to Venda for the first time,
Yeah.
Right.
So when was this?
I think it was like around October, November, somewhere there.
Last year?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay, yeah.
So, Honaga, one woman show, Ravana Litoniana Lamakadzi, seeing all the dope shows that she does, Ravana the Convoy, it was actually amazing, And I believe it's one thing alluring Ibostilele resume, as a dancer. I started getting more phone calls, and it was amazing. Yeah.
So are you still dancing for Makadzi?
No, not really.
Oh, what happened? If you don't mind sharing.
It was only for the one-woman show.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Because Angara Makadzonale, the official dancers.
Oh, yeah.
And personally, I wouldn't opt for it because I'm also pushing my career at the same time as an artist. You know, I feel like dancing is part of me making money, but the main focus is the music for me.
Yeah. So you were telling us about your dancing career. You mentioned something during the break that you guys know. Ndemo.
Vugani. From African Child Production.
Yeah, you say he's the one that plugged you with Makadzi, right?
Yeah.
So how do you guys know Vugani?
I met Vugani through my dance partner. Her name is Bobby, Offensive Bobby.
Okay.
So she hit me up this other time. She's like, yo, there's a gig in Joburg, let's go check it out. And we went there and we worked, and out of nowhere, there was this other guy approached me. He's like, yo, I like the way you dance. After here, we're going to Makadzi's rehearsals. And I'm like, hold up. He didn't say auditions. He said rehearsals. Oh shit. I was like, damn, I'm in. And he made it come through, you know. He made it come through. It was like a dream to actually see myself dancing for a big artist. And it happened through African Child Productions.
African Child?
Yeah.
African Child, do you know how to dance?
No. I can call maybe later again, like it did.
If you had to rate yourself out of 10, how good is it? You?
Minus, really.
Labeto, how much would you rate your dancing out of 10?
I'd say I'm a good 5.
5?
Yeah.
Oh man. Because like, it's surprising, guys. Listen to his accent. And yet he's dancing for Makadzi. What kind of dance is he doing? Is he cramping?
Yo, don't even go there,
is he
bro.
doing the render way?
Because, you know, it was a challenge because I'm used to dancing hip-hop and, you know, like the modern type of dance. So when I got there, I got a lot about Jaifa, you know how Makadzi dances, you know. It's called, I think it's called Le Combo. Is it Le Combo?
Le Combo.
Yeah.
That sounds rough. Like whatever Le Combo is, it sounds
bangs,
rough.
it hits hard, bro.
Yeah.
So
is that what is it? Because you say it hits hard. Is it like, what is it, bro? Is it music or what?
Yeah, it is. It's a style of music.
What? Le Combo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Style it's about Dr. Nel. Do you know Dr. Nel?
Who's that?
Chorafati. Na. Do you guys know it? I'm pretty sure you know.
Is it that music? What are you? What's your home language, bro?
I'm kind of confused, but I'm gonna answer it this way, right? My pops is Tonga, my mom's is Tswana.
What's contact with Tonga?
Nashite.
Washite Ramara Shukut Kushibalabul.
And Nashte Mara Nishtuisis.
Is this like saying?
Oh, that's this is Amaranishti.
Do you see when I say like he is confused?
Yeah, I can hear Africans correctly.
Yeah, but it can.
What's your language? Oh, you said Tswana, man.
Now mine is tricky. Okay, so Naki Kitty Kilimotswana, because originally my mom so when it comes to my dad's side, because that's the tradition that my family, my paternal family practices. But later in stage, I found out I'm actually like
Tanzanian.
No. You're like Tanzanian. No, or like where my surname originates from is a Pedi surname, Mara. How it came to Tsatsi, that's the tricky part. So it's a retosako high, Kisaba Pet. But don't ask me anything about Pedi, I know nothing about Pedi.
Do you know the sereto, like the sereto sastuan ya go him?
Ke sa Mapedi.
Oh, but like, do you know any sereto?
Yes, I know Sapo High, Sabotanti, but I know, yeah, just a few, but I forgot.
Can you
That's
give
what
us
I'm
a
saying.
bit of what you remember?
Only one chili coal, one cheese.
Yeah. Labeto, do you know your sereto?
Nah, I can rap, but I don't know Sereto.
Okay, so how many languages can you speak? South African languages. Let's start with you, Labeto.
I'll say close to 5.
Okay, mention them.
Soto, Speli, Setswana, Zulu, and English.
Okay, and you, Lesego?
South African.
Yeah, South African.
I need to count.
Don't forget the mic, né?
Yeah. Tswana, Zulu, Xhosa I try. Yeah, that's it.
And English.
Tsonga, oh, English, yes.
And Tonga?
Tsonga, I just know the greetings, but
Okay.
I know foreign languages.
Okay.
3 foreign languages.
Okay, mention them.
I know French, Italian, and German.
Or can you speak them?
Yes, a bit,
Okay, we're gonna start with
because
you.
I studied them.
We're gonna start with you, my G.
What's up?
Tell them to like, comment, and subscribe in Zulu.
Bafethu ngiqala comment ni like ni subscribe kusho yam fethu wami Stoney what is yena say
Yeah, that's
That's
Zulu.
not Zulu, you're not saying
That's
in Zulu.
Zulu. That's
You're not
Zwingrish.
saying-
It's Zwingrish.
I saying,
Yeah, that is Zwingrish.
Okay,
oh Zungere.
you know what to do, you know what time it is. You said you mentioned 3 foreign languages.
No.
Ah,
You didn't
yeah.
try.
Kata subscribe.
Subscribe, like, I don't know. In foreign language.
Yeah, that's deep.
No, that's very deep.
She didn't know what's coming. You know, she didn't know.
No.
She was like flexing, like, yeah,
I
I
shouldn't have
studied
mentioned
them. I
that. Hey,
studied.
look at now.
Skip, like, subscribe, and comment in Italian. Then.
Hmm?
Subscribe.
In one.
Subscribe, like.
Like.
Okay, try in Kosa.
Yes, Anna.
Subscribe, Magalo. Subscribe, get go.
Kaloku ngoku usubscribe sana ulike yacho nje.
Yeah. Shout out. It's that time, guys. Yeah, hey. So, like to read along. Guys, who inspires you? And what inspires you about them? Ladies first.
I'm inspired by Sange and
Sange? Lira.
Yes, and Lira.
Shout out. Lira, didn't she have a stroke like last year or something?
She did. I think it's a year ago.
How's she doing?
She's doing very well.
Oh, yeah?
She's doing very well. Yeah, she's very responsive. Even the speech is back, I believe. Yeah, so...
God bless.
What was the question? What
Who
inspires me and why?
Yeah, and why?
So the 2 ladies, they really inspire me because I think I see myself in them in terms of personality and some of their personal traits, the characters,
like
body, character, in person, like their bodies.
Yeah, I feel you.
See me, man.
Yeah.
Zonkinyana, so I can hit the zonga pose right now. Yeah, but like I guess the kind of style that they do in music is what I actually relate to, and being vocally trained, when I had to, change genres from classical music into Afrofusion, that is the kind of style that I found myself writing songs more about, and storytelling, because I'm more into storytelling than having to do just beats where people can just groove. Like, I want my music to actually relate to somebody, but like it speaks for people who can speak for themselves, who can't speak for themselves, but it also brings, a vibe. So that's the kind of music that I actually listen to. So even like how they are private in general, so that's more me. I think Ngari get introverts that, baba something else when they are on stage.
I feel you.
And that's actually...
That's something like what Beyonce mentioned in an interview, that like once she gets on stage, like something just takes over.
Yeah.
She's actually a shy person.
Yeah.
I did the interview because she's a shy person. You know what I'm saying? So you, Labeto, who inspires you and why?
I'm inspired by Labeto because I'm the best in the world.
Hey, this homie.
Yeah, that was expected today.
Yeah, that took a real turn, real quick, like kapilanyan on Twitter.
Sure.
So then, okay, what is your take on politics?
Wait. Daylight robbery, basically.
Not what is your take on ANC and
Yeah, Mara, it's daylight robbery. Either the ANC or PFF, and nobody's to be trusted. Any of them.
Yeah.
Apparently, says Ukraine in South Africa. I can't really bring the fatty lendi but South Africa was
And I feel like that right now as South Africans we should, like, we're on thin ice. We don't know whether we're gonna be safe after Putin comes next month.
Yes.
Or not. Because Hapa was Wagala the man and Otale that cold from Russia. That's why it's so cold. It's because Putin is coming, you know what I'm saying? Labeto, what's your take on politics?
Well, I'm not really into politics. I feel like there's other people that are interested in that. Now, normally, I choose to become ignorant when it comes to politics.
Yeah.
So, I'm guessing you've never voted?
I've only voted once.
Okay. Last election?
I have.
Before?
And, when was it? Just after I matriculated. Back in 2019, that was my first and last.
So, you matriculated when?
2008.
2008.
Yeah.
You, Labeto?
When I voted, it was more of, I felt like I was being forced to vote.
Same here. It was a trap.
I just went there, I closed my eyes.
You?
I move my hand and then where it lands, I place an X.
Exactly.
You know.
What else have your parents forced you to do that, like, you didn't want to do, maybe that has changed your life today? Architecture? Did you have to, like, study architecture?
No, I didn't, because I don't know, I'm just not an artist, so, in drawing. So, that's what they wanted me to do. So, I ended up doing BCom because they didn't see live music in them. What happened was that I studied for 6 months, go UJ, secretly dropped out and applied for TUT, went for auditions, got a space. Then I went back to school.
Auditions for?
For music.
Oh, yeah.
Then I dropped out and then I just gave them a notice for it. Perfect. This is what's popping. So it's either you pay rent, or you fetch me. And that was it. That's how I ended up doing what I'm doing now, and I'm excited.
Shout out to that. Labeto. Because I mean, in South Africa, it's a reality that we sometimes go through these things where our parents force us to do things that we don't want to. And you mentioned this whole thing where you were forced to vote and you didn't want to. What else have your parents forced you to do that has kind of like maybe changed your life right now?
What happened is after I matriculated, right?
Yeah.
I didn't want to go to school. I just wanted to do music. But they were like, no, you need something like security, you know.
Security. So she wanted you to be a Jingalan?
Maybe.
Not
like she
really,
wanted
like,
to be a security
like
guard.
they said, like in life you need to have like a security.
Stability, maybe.
They don't know the entertainment industry as something that can be profitable.
Exactly.
But they were on the right track. I get when you want to go in the entertainment industry and you're going to need security. So, obvious. You need security. So, yeah, one time.
I've been in Chengeland before.
Really?
And I was like, this is not for me.
Were you a security guard?
Yeah.
I wouldn't take you as serious. There's a security guard with purple hair. I said, okay, let's say,
What's popping? Are you trying to rub it right
open the
now?
gate, yeah. I was like, hey, I can't. Oh wait, shut up.
Yeah, so Bare case Gilo, and we came across a decision making and then Rachuza electrical. So when I got the first trimester, I did well, and then the second trimester, I started hearing beats while I'm trying to learn in class. So I was like, when the teacher started teaching, I would normally get out of the class, go home and start working in the middle of the class. So I ended up, having this other event at school where I performed and my teacher saw my performances. And then they came through, they had a meeting with me, they're like, yo bro, we think you're wasting your time here. And I was like, what? Even teachers are telling me this. You know what? Let me do something about it. When they gave me school fees money, I took that money and I started buying studio equipment.
Kachilata school fees.
Yeah.
Hey, Lena, when you grew up, did your parents hit you? Pila. Did your parents hit you when you were growing up?
I'll do that on their behalf.
What is like the one thing? There's a difference between hand and belt.
Yeah.
You know those parents. Oh, bruh. You know those parents, or maybe that one auntie or uncle, when they hit you, before they hit you, they do this with the belt. You know you better get a whip. You know, bro. You are about to get it, and there ain't no way you can go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I get home today, I'm gonna get an ass whipping.
And I used to cut you.
You. What's the one thing? Yeah. Yeah. One child. But as a black child in South Africa, if you grew up, born, you are spoiled.
Bread.
Born and checking, it happy. But I said, our votes and checking. Our time.
Yeah.
Checking.
Yeah.
So, since we're talking about getting whipped as a kid, what's the one notiest thing that you did that got you whipped as a kid?
Oh.
Ladies first.
Now they say, now I say not. Apparently, I stole pictures coming next door.
No, like I went. I can't what they.
I asked for pictures coming next door, and then they gave us permission. And then you know those grandfathers, not knowing or
Yo guys, do you remember those belts at the end? Like you see where the belt curves at the end? And a little cheap, but like a cheeseburger.
No.
But better than a pantalele and check him like like you're born. One child.
Oh.
Yeah. Get a little better at Lapa and Clever. Now I'm going to catch his bear. I can all what I'm catch his bear. Like it. At the end, you see the other side, there's that thing where you put in the belt and then you circle up by the hole. And then there's the other side. The other side that doesn't have the metal. There, where it like has the cavity so. But yeah, where it's like this. And then they have the metal there. I mean, another Uji man, I can't pay them. Correct job of again. Yeah. Get a ice popo, besides plastic. Plastic. Is it? Yeah, popota. It's in cool time. Cool time, you know, Buddhist. So, no, it's some popotan. When I has la pila.
Yeah,
So like, do you like in terms of entrepreneurship? Do you have any other business that you like running?
Yeah, I have my own lash brand.
Lash, like lashes.
Yes, lashes.
Oh yeah.
Called Viciously Gorge. Vuvu with a bang.
Viciously Gorge.
Vuvu with a
Viciously
bang.
Gorge.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Vuvu with a bang.
Vuvu with a bang.
Yes.
Bang a bang bang. So you do only lashes, or like do you also do nails?
I can actually do nails. I used to do nails when I was in tertiary. That's how I would make extra money. I go Headfield Square.
Headfield Square.
Yeah. So I would make extra money by doing nails. I know how to do makeup, but I wouldn't say what I'm doing it as a business. Because, So I'm just selling lashes on the side and obviously mentoring music, coaching music. Because I also did music theory. So sometimes I do extra classes where I use that to make, money on the side. What else do? I train choirs where they need me. Obviously, they have to badela.
Joyous celebration.
Not really. Not really joyous celebration, but choral choirs.
Choral choirs.
Choral, yeah.
Okay, yeah. You mentioned something like that earlier on.
Yeah, that's where I would train and then obviously make extra cash, kayona. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Labeto, what's the naughtiest thing that you did when you were young that got you an ass whipping?
Well, I grew up as a cheese boy, so I just normally get beat up for some little things, like eating peanut butter with a spoon.
Labeto is one of those kids, you remember that cheese, that square cheese? They're one of those kids that would bite the cheese. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, bro. So, where did you grow up?
Go extension 6.
Extension 6, well, like, extension 6 can be anywhere.
Paid.
Oh, venda extension 6 because
Yeah.
Like, so you mentioned auditions earlier on, right? So, would you ever consider going into acting?
Is that directed to me?
Yeah, you first.
Oh, I have done acting.
Yeah. That's why I had your bio open now. I was trying to like see her, like, did I read the right thing? One time.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I have shot a movie.
Okay. Tell us more.
Tenants. It's not yet out.
Tenants.
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't it a problem if maybe they hear it? Like the name and stuff?
No, I don't think it will be.
Okay. So, yeah, tell us more about the movie.
So, Ish, do I even remember the story? I think I'll be revealing more. So maybe.
Okay. Okay, what kind of role did you play? A lead role, supporting role?
No, I was a supporting role. So I was more like a Kibo Mambale, like the who's always like, I'm always like.
Oh, like
a puppet,
the
clingy girlfriend.
Yeah.
I was that clingy girlfriend. So whenever there's this couple, I'm always like scratching myself,
Okay.
irritating them because the nanny girl is single and lonely. So I just needed their attention.
Okay. So is that the first movie that you've acted in?
Yes, that's the first movie that I've acted in, but I was also into theatre work, doing the theatre productions. So, but mostly more like musical. Obviously, there's acting in it through music. Yeah.
So where are we gonna see this movie? Netflix? Is it gonna be on YouTube? Is it gonna be where is it gonna be?
I'm not so sure yet when it will be aired and on which channel. Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Okay. Labeto, would you ever consider going into acting?
I love acting.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done auditions, but I never got a role.
Yeah, it is very tough.
Yeah.
Like, I'm an actor as well. I've once gotten a role on Zanzi Magic film. Shout out to that. But ever since it's difficult, bro. It's difficult. Everybody out there just wants to be an actor.
Yeah.
True.
Whether they are security, whether they are maids, whether like from whatever faculty of life, there are people that want to switch to acting.
TV, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is very difficult. But anyway, we keep going forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've actually gotten some appearances on a couple of, shows and movies.
Please do mention.
I found some agencies and they started sending me for, music video appearances. And there was this other one where we had to do a movie appearance as a dance team. I had a team that were dancing. And do you know Musa Mota?
Musa Mota?
Yeah.
No. I only know Musa Kawu.
He recently got semi-final or something with Britain's Got Talent.
Oh yeah?
Or Jaifa got crutches.
Oh, dope. Okay.
Don't you guys know?
No.
Oh yeah, we're in his movie and me and my crew were to appear as a crew from USA.
What's the name of the movie?
I can't say.
Oh,
Yes.
then we don't just move with regular people.
It's about
We don't move with regular folk, mate. You know what time it is? It's a so-called podcast time.